Well, I think that the Aliso Canyon gas leak, really, which is beyond what anybody expected was possible, from a facility like this. I mean, this is the 5th largest natural gas storage facility in the United States, the largest in the western United States. We're talking about a leak that is putting out as much climate pollution at its peak as 7.5 million cars put out every single day. Or when you think about it in terms of other terms, that's like putting all the refineries in California side by side up on top of the hill there, right in Porter Ranch, and letting them run. And that's how much this was putting out every single day.
Hi, I'm Andrew Hall, and I'm at the Lowe's Hotel in Santa Monica. I was relocated here after I found out what was going on in my neighborhood, which is Porter Ranch. So we were having the gas leaks by Southern California. SoCalGas, and after getting on the phone and trying to figure it out, so it took that process took about a week or two. I've been here for about a month and a half. I go to school. I currently go to school at CSUN, so that's Cal State Northridge, which is also still in the general area of Granada. It's Granada Hills, Northridge, Porter Ranch. That whole general area kind of intertwined with each other. So I go to school where the gas leak is nearby. If you don't live in the neighborhood, I get it, you don't live in the neighborhood. But there's innocent people being affected in a major way. And these people, like myself, my family, we don't know the effects either. We're discovering the effects as we go. Migraines, headaches, you can't sleep, your head is pounding, constantly you feel like, my dad would tell me, I feel like someone is hammering my head. Like all the time, you just be like, I feel like there's a hammer going through my head. And even me, I felt like there would be times and I'd be like, I can't logically think from one to the next. Like, you know how people with Lyme disease get like neurological issues? Yeah, there would be times now where I couldn't read or write, but where you would just like think about, what do I want to eat? What do I want to do? And you're in this like fog, in this haze, your brain hurts, you have this. So I didn't think about, wow, all of these issues could come from this one methane leak. I didn't think like, what's gonna happen. But as soon as I got here, it's like, wow, the world has changed, my body has changed. You like feel calmer, you feel less anxiety, less depression, less skin issues. Not affected, everybody's affected in some way. How do I know my reproductive health, or like my female friends that live in the area, my female neighbors? Who's to say that their babies or their future children are not gonna have some kind of weird thing because they were exposed to these gases for 3 or 4 months? How do you know that? You don't. Who's looking for that? Who's talking about that? No one. It's like it's the best kept secret in LA for some reason.
The leak, which has been going on since October, is invisible to the naked eye. It's disrupting life in nearby parts of Los Angeles and the San Fernando Valley, and pumping 62 million cubic feet of methane into the atmosphere each day, That's bad news for the climate. Methane, the main ingredient in natural gas, has over 80 times the warming power of carbon dioxide over a 20-year time frame.
Benzene, they tell you smelling benzene at the gas station is not the best for you. We've been smelling methane and benzene and God knows what for how long. Like, if you're taking responsibility, send people their money. Don't not answer people's phone calls. You know, lots of residents wanted to relocate and they couldn't because SoCal stopped answering the phone. How do you just stop answering the phone when people are calling you? When you've put this out there, you can't just not answer the phone. My parents are concerned. They were actually going to have the house cleaned by SoCal this weekend, but our attorney's office basically said, don't have SoCal come and clean your home, because what SoCal is trying to do is come into people's homes and try to get information from people so as to disvalidate their lawsuit claim. It almost feels like that. It almost feels like a bunch of like corporate gangsters gang up on a community. That's what it feels like to some degree. It's like corporate. It's like a corporate gang, to be real. I honestly don't want the facility to reopen because, yeah, 1 in 115 wells leaked. Who's to say that well number 110 is not ever going to leak at some point?
It's bad. What do you think chemical damage is? I got an asthma attack. And here too, I'm feeling the asthma in my chest. I was fine till I got here and walked in, and it is bad here. We don't know. We've been exposed to radon also.
Radon, hydrogen sulfide. And you know what he's doing? The doctor doesn't know what he's supposed to. He doesn't know how to treat you. He's going blind.
They don't want to tell us.